Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and today I brought you a team for the Fossil Cup, and I wanted to run Air Slash on my SKARMORY since there are a lot of Poliwraths in Fossil Cup, and I'm running Ferrothorn in the lead and Jolson and SKARMORY at the back. Now we'll see in this video how good is Air Slash in place of Steel Wing as the fast move for SKARMORY, and the basic idea of this team is going to be strong in the lead against Lantern and weak against Lantern at the back. Both the Pokemon are weak against Lantern at the back, and Ferrothorn handles Lantern very well. Now we've got two steals in this team. Now ABA steal might be a little problem, but we can manage that. And yep, I think this team is gonna work pretty well in Fossil Cup and Air Slash SKARMORY. So let's get into the battles here. So the first battle is gonna be not good lead, Poliwrath against our Ferrothorn. I save swap into my Jellicent and they bring in their Ferrothorn. Not good. No good lead, no good swap. This isn't looking good for us. So let's see how we play this out. Now we threw the Shadow Ball. We were able to land the first Shadow Ball there. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna shield. Alright, I'm gonna shield the Power Whip. You know why? Because I think we can bait this guy with the Surf, and there you go. They get to another Power Whip, and I double shield my Jellicent. Now I go for the Surf, hoping them to shield. And let's see. Yep, they shield it, and let's just go for the Surfs here. Let's go for the Surfs. They're quite low here, and I'm thinking that they will shield this as well, but they didn't shield. And I caught the Power Whip in my own Ferrothorn. Now they're a shield up, and I was not able to flip the switch there. Now they've got their Poliwrath again against my Ferrothorn. Not looking good at all for me. And if this is Dynamic Punch, then it's bad. But before I throw my Power Whip, they threw the Icy Wind. That's a smart play by my opponent. But they end up shielding this anyways. So it's fine for me. Now what I do here is Poliwrath has a lot of energy here. I bring in my Jellicent to soak the energy. This is going to be the Icy Wind. I can soak that pretty comfortably. And you know what? We got Air Slash in my SKARMORY, right? Air Slash, let's see. But this Poliwrath is already low. So a bit of lag there, or a little bit of lag there. Now they throw the energy here. After this lands, I'm kind of coming with my SKARMORY and snipe with Air Slash here, but they didn't let me do that. They come in with their Swampert. Now what I do is they will throw the Hydro Cannon. I want that. I want them to throw the move before I throw the Brave Bird, or else it will debuff my defense, right? I throw the Brave Bird here. This is definitely gonna knock out this Swampert, and just one Air Slash is enough for that Poliwrath, and one Air Slash is enough for that Ferrothorn. There we go. Bad lead, bad counter swap. We managed to win that game. Another game, another bad lead. And it's gonna be the Escavalier this time against our Ferrothorn. I save swap into my SKARMORY this time, not the Jellicent, and they stay in and throw the Acid Spray. Alright, I'm not gonna fall for that, and they come in with their Tentacruel. Alright, so people don't have a lot of answers. A lot of people don't have answers against SKARMORY, against Air Slash SKARMORY, right? So let's just go for the moves here, and let's just like tank the moves. Alright, they're throwing the Scald, and it one-shots our SKARMORY, and we were acid sprayed by that Escavalier. Thanks to that, we got knocked out from one Scald there. And coming back with our Ferrothorn here, they again acid spray. Alright, now I farm up to 100 energy and then throw the Thunder. This Thunder is gonna definitely knock out this Tentacruel from this range. And let's see, they definitely will come in back with their Escavalier. What I want to do is I want to grab their shield, right? I want to grab their shield. That is why I throw the Thunder, and they shield it. That would have done a lot of damage, by the way. And I now come in with my Jellicent, and I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be the Acid Spray, and we still got two shields, and they have Ferrothorn at the back. Alright, we still got two shields, so it's not a problem for us. Two Shadow Balls is gonna be enough. Well, two Shadow Balls is not gonna be enough, but Hex, a lot of Hex and Shadow Ball, two Shadow Balls is gonna be enough. Now I want to did you see that? Without Hexes, two Shadow Balls would not have been enough against Ferrothorn. We'll see that in the later video, in this video, that there was a scenario where I had to kill the Ferrothorn with 3 Shadow Balls, and 2 Shadow Balls were not enough. So that part is coming in this video. Let's see. So this is gonna be the Shadow Ball. on we take the victory there. And it's gonna be Manting in another battle, and finally a fine lead for us. And a little bit of frame drop there, and I'm gonna let this aerial ace go through. Yep. And oh yeah, the Ferrothorn versus Jellicent, I was talking if the two Shadow Balls knockout scenario. So if that part is not coming in this video, I will bring that in the next video. I might not have kept in this set here. And let's go for the Shadow Ball against their Pharaoh. Alright, Pharaoh. And it definitely depends on the IVs. Yeah, so, and that's gonna be the power whip. Now from this range, Shadow Ball is enough, right? From that range, definitely Shadow Ball is going to be enough. And they throw the power whip here. So what I do here is I just throw the Thunder. Let's see what our opponent got in their mind, and that didn't knock them out. This should be the power whip. Yep, that should be the power whip. And they have a Poliwrath at the back. I throw the power whip, and this is definitely gonna get shielded, I guess. Yep, and I come in with my SKARMORY. Not coming. My Ferrothorn is dead, and we got, there you go, we got air slash as a fast move. And yep, this is where air slash comes handy. Now if it was Tailwind, we still would have got to the double moves there. Now I called their first move, it was the Icy Wind, and I shielded the right move there, Scald. Now I shield another one here, and all we need to do is get to the double move here. This is going to be the Forest Sky attack. This is definitely going to get shielded. Now our opponent will be hoping we will not get to the Sky attack, but we will get to the Sky attack or the Brave Bird. And this is a GG. We take the victory there. And moving on to another battle, it's gonna be, there you go, finally we get Lantern lead, and both our Pokemon at the back are weak against Lantern. They bring in their Pelipper. I stay in there for quite long because I want to guarantee the switch advantage, at least take the shield and then go. And this way I'll guarantee my Ferrothorn against that Lantern, the alignment. Now I come in with my Jellicent. I can tank even a Hurricane. And let's see what this is going to be. This is going to be the Weather Ball, not the Hurricane. And I will just, I want them to throw the Hurricane at me, because I know I can tank the Hurricane and throw the Shadow Ball. And if they want to go double shield down, then so be it. So we throw the Shadow Ball here. Let's see if they don't shield this is going to be enough, and they don't shield. So we managed to take the shield. We managed to take the flip here as well, the switch it, I mean. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna come in with my Ferrothorn right now. I throw the power whip, and they caught it into their Ferrothorn of their own. Now I stay in for a little longer. That might be the mistake, but it's fine. I come in with my SKARMORY, and they have one shield. We got two shields. So what I do is I just don't shield. My Ferrothorn is my win con, right? So I shield it now. This is definitely going to be another Thunder. Oh no, they threw the power whip, sorry. Alright, so what I do here is I am guessing they're not going to shield, so I'm going to full send the Brave Bird. And even if they shield, I'm going to shield and get to another one. So, and oh, and that's going to be bad. Switch time is not out yet. That is why you shouldn't stay in for too long. Now, we banked a Brave Bird, and then coming with our Ferrothorn, I shielded my SKARMORY for that Brave Bird there. And we throw the power whip. Now what we need to do is just tank whatever they throw, and just bullet seed them down, because we can bullet seed them down before them getting to another Surf, and that's what we do. And we can throw the Thunder here or the power whip, or yeah, they throw the energy here. That's great. Now they don't have enough energy, so we throw the Brave Bird and take the victory here. We could have won this game a lot easier, but I just played along with our opponent's decisions there. Another game and another Lantern. That's just great for us. And let's go Lantern, and they come in with their Ferrothorn. Alright, Ferrothorn. I should have come in here with my SKARMORY. I did a mistake there. My game freeze there. I don't know what happened there, man. I don't know what happened. I went over 100 energy, and I banked a lot of energy, and I come in with my SKARMORY now. Now, I stayed in there for a lot late. right? So what is gonna happen is if they are gonna come in with their lantern, they might be able to farm us down before we being able to swap. So that is the problem here, and they took our one shield. So I just throw the sky attack here. Let's see if they decide to shield. I was guessing them to shield, and that is what they did there. And now, did you see? They come in with their lantern. I was forced to throw the sky attack there because I cannot swap. Do you see that? Do you see that? And now I'm swapping here. The switch timer was not out. We took a lot of sparks there. Now we throw the power up against this guy, and this guy is out. We took the lantern out. We got the Jellicent. That's great for us. And there you go, Poliwrath. Alright, so this is looking good for us now. We can throw the double power whip here. And let's see, they only got one shield, and this is gonna be a second power whip. Now this is gonna definitely land. And yep, we still got a lot of health in our Jellicent. And what I do is, I think, alright, I come in with my Jellicent here. Yeah, I know. I come in with my Jellicent, and I catch their move in my SKARMORY. Catch their power whip in my SKARMORY. And yep, we can just throw the shadow ball here and then hex down the Poliwrath. Yep, and it's a GG. We still got one shield, and another battle is gonna be Poliwrath against our Ferrothorn. Not good. I come in with my SKARMORY, and they come in with their Pelipper. Now this is kind of cool. So what I do here is build up a lot of energy, let them throw a lot of weather balls here against us. And I think I want to go for the sky attack. It looked like I wanted to go for the brave bird there. Alright, I throw the sky attack now. Let's see if they decide to like and they don't shield it. I should have gone for the brave bird. I go for another sky attack, and yep, that goes unshielded. Now we're even on shield still, and we flipped the switch here. We were able to flip the switch. Now it's Jellicent against their Poliwrath, and they bring in their Ferrothorn. I farm a lot of energy, then I come in with my Ferrothorn of my own. Now what I need to, the matchup here is going to be Thunders. Only the Thunders, right? So they throw the power whip. So what I'm gonna do is, like, for more damage, I'm gonna do Thunder. Thunder does slightly a little more damage than the power whip. Now they're going for the Thunder. Now we're also going for the Thunder here. Now what I'm thinking here is we need to snipe Shadow Ball from our Jellicent after the switch clock is out, so that it would either force them to shield or take their Ferrothorn out, and it would be only their Poliwrath against my Jelly if they don't shield. Now I go for the Thunder, farming a lot of energy there. And there you go. I come in with my Jelly and snipe with the Surf there. They were quite low, and they caught it into their Poliwrath, but they shielded. That's great for us. They shielded and go for I go for another Shadow Ball here. This time it's gonna be the Shadow Ball. Let's see if they decide to shield it or not. And it froze. So I don't know. They got only one shield, and yeah, I could have won it, right? We still got two shields there and a lot of energy. So I think they force close or something. Now we can just, and their Ferrothorn is very, very low. So we could have won anyways. So GG's. Moving on to another battle. Again, a bad lead for us. I come in with my Jellicent, and they come in with their Lantern. Bad lead, bad swap, man. That's rough for us. That's very, very rough. But we were able to land the Shadow Ball. And you know what? You know what? You know what? They're running Water Gun as a fast move, not Spark. So I shield the Thunderbolt here and just like go for the Shadow Ball here. Force the shield. Let's see what they decide to do. And they decided to let it go, man. Run Spark. This is a water meta cop, the fossil cop, right? Run Spark on your Lantern, man. Why do you do that? And just go for the Surf against their Lucario, and they don't shield it. Whoa, what are they keeping their shields for? They didn't shield the Shadow Ball and their Lantern, and didn't shield the Surf in their Lucario. And now, oh wow, that was a Shadow Ball. Alright, so I come in with my SKARMORY and fully farm them down. And let's see what they've got, and they surrender. GG's. Moving on to another battle, and find lead finally, Mantine. It's going to be, I'm gonna let the Aerial Aces go through, and they come in with their Ferrothorn as the safe swap. I come in with my SKARMORY. Now, idea here is just shield one Thunder. You always need to shield one Thunder. You cannot survive two. Yo, Paul, yo. Let's go. And ooh, that thunder did a lot of damage. Now what I do, I guess they wouldn't shield. They would not shield, and I go for the Brave Bird. And you know what? I was right there. Sky attack wouldn't have been enough. So before I go to make it to another Brave Bird, their Mantine throw the Aerialist, which is not enough, and we'll get to the Brave Bird here. And let's see if they shield this. They're forced to shield. This is going to be the Brave Bird that they shield. And I save my SKARMORY with little health and snipe with Thunder against this Mantine. Force them to shield. They shield there. And they had Escav at the back. Alright, so Thunder is going to do a lot of damage. At the beginning, I told you guys. Remember, this is going to do a lot of damage. You're going to see now. Look at that. Now we can just simply push for the Power Whip, but they throw the energy. This is going to be the Acid Spray. This will not allow us to get to the Power Whip. Now what I can do here is just come in with my Jellicent and keep shields for that Mantine. But I kind of called it. It's the Acid Spray. And just go for the Surf. Don't let them to get to any of the move. No risking there right now. I've got SKARMORY to clear the debuff, the defense debuff from that Aerialist. And I caught the move from their Mantine. It's kind of cool. Now we already win this game. So we can tank a lot of those Aerialists. I just shield the first one. And yep, the Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of damage. And this is already a GG, G to the G. We could have just gone for the Surf, but I pushed for the Shadow Ball here. We can tank those Aerialists. Yeah, you got a lot of energy. And this Shadow Ball is going to be more than enough to knock this guy out. So it is a GG. And moving on to another battle, it's going to be Poliwrath. Again, not a good lead for us. And I save swap into my SKARMORY with the Air Slash. And I got a video call there. Sorry for that. I caught the video call. And this for the Power. Ferrothorn, Poliwrath against our Ferrothorn, and Mawile against our SKARMORY. Now, at the beginning of this video, I told you guys we got ABA Steel, and there you go. It's weak against Mawiles, right? And I couldn't throw the energy there. I don't know. I kind of guessed their team there. Because, yeah, it was Poliwrath, and it should be Mawile and Ferrothorn. Double steal, so it was so rough. Poliwrath against our Ferrothorn, Mawile against our SKARMORY, Ferrothorn against our Jellicent, so it was really tough for us. So it's gonna be Sudowoodo. Now, the Sudowoodo is kind of tricky. It's got counter, and it's gonna do super effective. And we got a super effective move, but they shielded. I come in with my SKARMORY, hoping them to think it is going to be the Steel Wing, but they, alright, they were clever there, alright. So they throw the Earthquake against our SKARMORY. That's alright. They come in with the Ferrothorn, which is kind of great for us. We got Jellicent at the back, right? So just go for the Brave Bird there. And let's shield this one. And they've got a Flash Cannon. Alright, that's not Thunder. That was Flash Cannon. I go for the Brave Bird. They've only got one shield, so I was guessing them not to shield. So they didn't shield. Now I can farm them completely down before them getting to even a Power Whip. So I can just go for the Brave Bird against this Sudowoodo as well. This is going to be the Rock type, so yep, they are not going to shield, and they are just going to be able to counter us down. And what I do here is just bring in my Ferrothorn to soak their energy. Now this is definitely going to be the Earthquake. Let's see, yeah, that's going to be the Earthquake. That does a fine bit of damage. I come in with my Jellicent, and they have Ludicolo at the back. This is kind of rough for us. I need to bait here, but I full send the Shadow Ball here. They are definitely going to shield this one. I should have baited there. I made a mistake. Now I'm going for the Surf here. Now what I need to do is get to the Thunder. Get to the Thunder. And Bullet Seed their Sudowoodo down. Is that possible? Is that possible? Is that possible? And I shield there. Now this Thunder is like... Is it gonna be enough though? No, that was not enough. And... they bring in their Sudowoodo with simultaneous knockout each other, and they still got their Pokemon left with little health, and they take the victory. GG's. And that was it, guys. SKARMORY with the Air Slash, and this team is kind of cool if you watch out for those Mawiles and fire, some fire users, because we got double steals, AVA. And yeah, this is kind of cool team. You guys can try it as well. And if you like the content, then please leave like and comment, and thank you so much, guys.